Hello and welcome back to my channel, and today we're taking a look at Starfield again, but this time we're going to look at it in 2K resolution with an i9-99K and 4070 Ti. Now this game has gone through a pretty big patching stage, so I would expect the performance is actually better, but as you might remember, we actually took this game for a spin in 4K with an i5 96K, and without DLSS it was pretty much a hit or miss. It was not a good frame rate at all. So let's talk about the requirements real quick. The minimum CPU these guys want for you to have is an i7 6800K, and recommended CPU is an Intel i5 10th gen for the GPUs, respectively the GeForce 1070 Ti, and recommended one is RTX 2080. So let's have a look at the settings before we jump in. We're going with the native 2K resolution, obviously, no dynamic resolution. Render resolution scales at 100%. We're going with the Ultra Graphics preset, however, I've turned off a couple things. Number one, we're turning off vertical sync, we don't need that. We're turning off all possible upscaling, so we're just gonna run this game natively as it is. And we're turning off frame generation as well, because even though all this will help in terms of the frame rate, I wanna see how this game runs essentially the way it is, because based on the CPU requirements, this game will favor more cores, and obviously 6 cores of a 96K versus 8 cores and 16 threads of a 99K is, I think, in my opinion, pretty big difference. So let's start a brand new game and see how we get on. MSI upper left, all cores and everything including the frame time graph is being showed, so I'm just gonna leave you here and let's see how it goes. I wonder, can we just skip this a little bit, because honestly this intro is taking longer than I would expect it to be. I'm not saying the Skyrim did not have a long intro or Fallout, but come on.
Seals are good, oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn, boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mining's just like any other job. Go steady, go safe, go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, now working the Stardock, except with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Very helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, you know, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around. Good pep talks.
Yeah, and the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue. Shame we won't find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself. Just no more unauthorized jumps in the house for rune space, okay?
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives. You know, most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
Group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
Okay, so let's get off from this sequence and see what we actually have. So we're pulling 4.8 gigs of video memory, which honestly is surprisingly low number, 14 gigs of RAM, and we're above 60 frames. Now, granted, 2K resolution for 4070 Ti is pretty much the sweet spot where it wants to be, just because I was doing everything in 4K is, well, kind of stupid when it all comes to it. But to be fair, the game is actually running way better and way smoother. As you can see on the frame time, we're kind of within 7.5 and up to 10 milliseconds, with some dips up or down, but overall this is way better than with an i5. At the same time, if you look at the core usage, I must say that mostly all of the cores are kind of equally distributing the load for the processing. So, gotta say, this is definitely helping matters. With an i5, the game was a little bit hitchy sometimes, a little bit stuttery. But then again, since the new expansion's been announced and there's a lot of performance fixes and whatnot, then I'm not surprised that everything is actually working a bit better now. And I forgot that I need to grab the drill so I can go and drill some minerals. But hey, let's do that. I actually forgot that that's the requirement here. Kinda used to this open world, go and do your own stuff. I think I actually ran forward on a 4K gameplay as well. I had to double back down. Ah, here's the drill.
Dusty, you're up. Take that cutter you grabbed and mine what you can. Metal deposits are in that cabin.
And we can finally run. Perfect.
I'm busy. Anyone else to bother?
So far the GPU usage is actually pretty much where I want it to be, about 98%. So it's actually not that bad, all things considered. But hey, there will be a video in regards i9-99K coming out and all the journey, what, how and why. Probably not all of you actually want to know the reason for my upgrade, but I did tell it. So we'll see how it goes later on. But yeah, there's a couple things I would want to discuss, and mostly it's going to be about certain influencer groups on YouTube and forums that strongly advised against actually having this CPU in 2024. But as an end user, I must say that my experience in terms of performance and gaming has actually, I don't want to say doubled, but it has definitely improved matters.
Okay, now you're starting to freak me out.
Relax. It's just another job. Come on.
We're getting close, I think. Yeah, everything is just... Lynn, seriously, there's something really effed up about this.
Where is it, Hella?
Through there, I think.
Through there, let's go. I think we need to go and touch the artifact finally so we can get this stuff working.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
Do you see anything?
There we go. Space magic.
Dusty. Snap out of it.
Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Right, let's just make our character... Oh, come on. Background. Yes. Beast Hunter. Let's do this. There you go. You serious? And confirm.
Forgot about your hunting background. Not much use here on this damn rock, that's for sure. Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way, then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened? Well, makes the paperwork easier, and we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. Will be... Speak of the devil. Our constellation client is here.
The
Let's go.
Explorers group? I thought they were kind of a joke.
Not a joke. You're just too young to know better.
Hey, I'm just saying, they got a reputation.
Whoa, you don't look good.
Believe they really exist.
Half the crew doesn't believe Earth exists, but it's still there. Same with Constellation.
Yeah, but come on. Exploring space? Who does that anymore? Ain't the space we've already got complicated enough?
Not to them, apparently. All right,
Come on, let's go.
airlock. Would you help?
Where's the helmet? And here we are, the outside world. Perfect. Okay, what do we have? Actually, everything is pretty decent so far. 80-ish frames. We might even get the best of the pirates. That might be nice. Or we just gonna burn, who knows. But yeah, still, this is way more playable than it was before. And you don't have to drop down to low settings, so that's also fantastic. This individual is busy.
Been a long time.
Yes, it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. The tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Oh yeah, it was the boss. Okay.
The new guy found it.
And it actually looks like
And everything went
a robot. Interesting.
just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
Kazal, and no Barrett, not cool. He passed out after the extraction. Doesn't even remember what happened.
Is that right, cowboy? Went on a trip, huh? Ha! That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All this.
Spirit. The scanners on the frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
Trying to get your question.
Let's go and meet them and say hello. Don't squash me. Hello.
Can't believe the Crimson Fleet hit us.
That was some fine work under pressure. You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions? You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now. Nothing wrong with honest work. Although, yeah. See your point.
Oh, no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but he's not some miner anymore, Lynn. Soon as he touched that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things. Just go. Before I say something I regret.
Well, now that that's settled.
Give me the watch.
Moscow, get him to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo. Again. Very well.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. It even tells the time. Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions?
Nope, no questions.
Don't let him break my ship.
So yeah, honestly I must say this is definitely way more playable than before. But I think this is also, in regards to CPU, is just a bit more beefier when it comes to the cores and threads rather than the single core speed. So yeah, let's get to it and get off this rock. And yeah, thanks for watching guys. I guess this is all there is from now. Over now.